Hey everyone, CoachGShort here. Just finished my Agility X, part of the P90X3. I should have my P90X3 hat on, but I don't. Great workout, but today I wanted to share my experience from this past weekend. And one of the stories from this past weekend, Josh Hult. Fantastic example of what you can do when you put your mind to it. So take a look at this video. I think you'll be inspired just like I was.
My name's Josh. I'm from Idaho Falls. Born and raised here. Been here my whole life. My normal job outside of Beachbody is I'm a professional BMX rider. I've been riding professionally, entering contests for quite a few years now. About 2008 was when I pretty much started doing it full time. 2009 I had a lot of success, and then 2010 I was injured for 8 months out of the year, and so it's just like a total roller coaster. And it's never been real consistent, but it's always been really stressful in our family life. But I get to do a lot of fun stuff, and I really enjoy what I do. In March of 2013, I went to a contest in Indiana, and I rode absolutely terrible. And I was really beating myself up over it, and I road tripped out there, I drove out there, and I was driving back home, and a drive from Indiana to Idaho Falls is a long time to beat yourself up. And so I got home, and at the time, I mean, I'm 6'3", and I was 230 pounds. So I mean, I was decently big. I mean, I never thought of myself as overweight, but I mean, I definitely was pretty thick. And I got home, and I started working out into the gym. Went to the gym, and I was eating like a bird. I wasn't eating anything, and I was going to the gym 2 hours a day, and just pounding myself trying to get into shape. And after about a month and a half, I'd lost like 6 pounds or something. I didn't hardly lose anything, and I was frustrated. Obviously I just don't know what I'm doing, or my diet's off or something. So I couldn't figure, and then I started getting discouraged. And a roommate of mine had P90X, or P90X, the original one. And so I started working with that, and I did it for about 2 months, or about a month, and started to get some pretty good results. And my wife had been following a bunch of coaches on Pinterest. Just randomly, and she was like, "What? Have you ever heard about this Beachbody thing? I always hear about all these people that are making all this money." And like, she's like, "Look, this chick's going on a trip," and like all this stuff. I'm like, I don't know, I don't want to do that. And I kind of did the same thing that Scotty did when he signed up. Is I blew her off for quite a while, probably a month and a half, 2 months of her consistently, probably every couple of days, going, "You should look into this coaching business." And I remember Scotty actually, when he very first became a coach, sent me a friend request years ago. And the picture that he had on his profile was when he was dressed up as a Spartan and he was all ripped. And I remember looking at the picture and being like, "Oh, good for you, man," and then like, accept, and then just moved on. And then years later she brought it up, and this was probably 2 years after he'd sent me that friend request. She was like, "Hey, you really need to get into this." And I was like, "Well, I'm friends with this guy on Facebook that is always posting stuff about that." And I was like, "So I'll look at it." And I looked up Scotty, and the same thing. He'd just been really consistent. He'd been posting, and so I clicked on the page, and I looked at his stuff and started looking into it. I was like, all right. I was like, let's set up a meeting. So I hit him up. We did a meeting, and basically started to figure out the business side of stuff. And since I've started actually doing Shakeology and I started with T25 and workouts at home. Since then, I've lost another 35 pounds, and so. Since starting P90X till now, I'm actually about 40 pounds lighter than what I originally was. So, that really helps me with my riding and just life in general. I've been really excited about it, and so I'm really happy with that. As far as my business goes, I started towards the end of September. I've been able to get Success Club every month. I'm now an Emerald. And I've just been really working the business. I see these guys going on the fun trips, and I see everything else. With my BMX riding, I have got to do a lot of fun things. Never, not once, have I taken my wife with me anywhere. I've been to Costa Rica, I've been to Germany, I've been to all these cool places on my bike, and I've never been able to take my wife or anything. And it's the whole time I'm there, I feel almost not complete, like I don't get to enjoy myself as much because like I'm missing my other half. So I'm really excited to be able to earn the trips in the future. And I'm really excited that this business supports your families and stuff as well, so that I can bring her with me, and we can afford going trips with the family, we can do stuff like that. So I've got some really solid goals to help my friends, help my family, and then just reach out and start helping other people. I know the success that I've had with my fitness has made me feel amazing, And I just get really excited. It's almost like an adrenaline rush when I start to hear about the people that I've helped and people that have done really well. One of my challenges, Michelle, is here. She's been extremely successful with T25. She's been absolutely killing it. And so, I mean, that's basically my story. I'm just really excited to help people, and I'm really excited to grow the business and stay with it for the years and earn the cool trips like Italy and all that kind of stuff. So I'm excited to get going with it.
So there it is, Josh. I mean, that is an incredible story. The weight that he's lost and him really getting back into the shape that he needs to be to do his BMX bike racing. So the next thing that you need to do to change your life is go and talk to your Beachbody coach. You know, they're busy. Most Beachbody coaches, they do it on the side because they love sharing with people and they want to hear from you. So send them a message. If you don't have a Beachbody coach, look down in the info box. I would love to have you come join my team. We've got people that are looking to lose weight, build mass, stay the same weight. We've got a couple on there that is getting ready for their wedding in June. So we have everyone from high school reunion to just trying to stay healthy and strong. So I hope to see you. And until next time, this is Greg saying, keep your goals in front of you and keep forging forward.